I'm going to play part 2. So this piece of music has got 2 parts. You can see it says on the first page, part 1, and then on the second page, it says part 2. So part 1 is here, and then part 2 is on the second page here. Now it can be played as a duet, and the way you do that is you have one person playing part 1, and at the same time you have somebody playing part 2. So you play the 2 parts together, and that sounds like a duet, which sounds really nice. So when you're practicing this piece, first of all, you could have a go at playing along with me and just playing part 1 as I did, and then playing part 2 with me, just to learn it. But once you know it really well, I would have another go at it. And while I'm playing part 1, you start with part 2 and play part 2 at the same time as I'm playing part 1, and it will sound like a duet. And then when I play part 2, you can then play part 1. So you're playing part 1 as I play part 2, and you'll get the duet version of it. Now in the next video where I play this piece of music with a backing track, you can do exactly the same thing. I'll play part 1 and then I'll play part 2. So you can practice playing it with me first of all. Once you feel confident with that, then try starting with part 2 and playing that as I play part 1, and then going on to part 1 as I play part 2 with the backing track. And don't forget, of course, you can always slow the music down with the gear icon, can't you? Just one last thing about this piece of music. It's got a nice lively feel to it. It's got some really nice lively rhythms, and things like this rhythm here sound really great if you get them right. It's a syncopated rhythm, and it sounds like this. Really nice jazzy rhythm there. So if I go from the beginning of the line here, just have a listen to how that rhythm goes, and I want you to try and get that rhythm really clearly played.